What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing today? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal, and I hope you're staying. If you do, welcome to the family. Now, I had to go to the doctor yesterday because my hands, I got carpal tunnel, so now I got to wear this damn brace all the damn time. And I'm thinking about I might have to have surgery if this shit don't get better, because it's been like this since January. But anyway, that's not what you're here for. So they started the episode with the boring girl. I can't even remember her name, but I'm going to tell you just right now, I fast forward her. I did not give a shit about her food poisoning. I did not give a shit about her missing the plane. And then when she met up with the girl, they was awkward and bored together. I said, let me fast forward.
I just think we're really awkward people. Yeah.
So I fast forward them. And then here come Gino and Jasmine's tacky asses. I fast forward them too.
God knows we really need it.
So let's just go, because I just didn't give a shit, and I wasn't going to give her my time today. I wasn't going to give her my time.
Whole mix of emotions.
Misha and Nico. I don't understand what type of game they pulling on here, but I don't believe in their story one bit. You're on a trip. You're driving with your man. You get in the tunnel. You see somebody with a wedding dress on and a regular dress. And for some reason, you just travel around with extra clothes. And you're going to change your clothes. And there was nothing wrong with what you had on. Like, that whole scene didn't make sense. Her undressing in the car. And it just gets worse for me.
This is not normal.
Okay? I'm going to skip over all the little conversation about her not, the family don't know her and shit. She's still the biggest secret ever. They've been together all this damn time and don't nobody know who she is because of her lying ass Catholic boyfriend. So now here they are sitting and they're talking about she wants to do other things, like I want to go to a club, I want to drink. She said something about, once a year I smoke. So he's like, Misha. I hate when he say Misha. I feel like he likes saying her fucking name, Misha.
Because I love her so much.
So now he trying to talk to her about how the Catholics act. We don't act like that. We don't go to clubs. We don't smoke. We don't drink. We don't do nothing.
It opens the doors to temptation.
We don't do none of that. But yet she was able to talk his ass into going to a club, dancing. He didn't look like he was uncomfortable.
But I would not like it.
He was having the time of his life. I'm not a Catholic. I believe in God. I don't know about that whole, I'm not a religious person. But even when you take me to a club, I'm going to be uncomfortable because I just generally don't fucking like clubs. So you gonna tell me you can't talk a real Christian, diehard Christian, and you can't talk a diehard Catholic into doing anything that's not of God? If he was on his true Catholic shit, he wouldn't have been in that club dancing, because he would have felt guilty. Felt like the Lord was gonna rain a bunch of broken pussies on him. I don't know. I was trying to figure out for word. Come on now. You cannot talk a person into doing bad shit when they die hard into their religion. You can't. So that's a whole bunch of bullshit. He shouldn't even be sleeping in the same hotel room with her. He should be in another room or at his damn mama's house. Now here's the thing. He been gone for a couple of days, maybe a week. His mama don't want to know where the fuck he is. Did your mama call and ask where the hell you're? Like, where did you tell your mama you was going for this whole damn time that you ain't at home? Girl, make it make sense. So mama don't know, but she don't know where you at. But you've been living with her your whole life, ain't never moved out. Any mother would be concerned. Babe, where you at? Now, where did she tell him? Did I miss it? Where did she tell him that the fuck he was going, people?
It's embarrassing.
How many more people Tyree got to tell? Is there anybody left on your family that you need to tell this sorry ass story to? Because I'm sick of hearing it.
Oh, Tyree.
Now he done told the mama and the sister. The mama and the sister's looking at him like he crazy. Like, why? They're just looking at him like he crazy. Past all that, he already know that this girl was escort. So why would it surprise him that she is a cam girl and porn? Why would that surprise him? Escorting involves flucking, so I'm sure that does too. What's the fucking difference? What's the difference, sir? Why are you still searching? So now he's talking about going back to Barbados. And I said, why? Now you're going to look for Christopher? What you going to do when you see Christopher? Like, what's the purpose of going to Barbados and you don't even know if Christopher's ass live in Barbados?
Are you serious?
You ain't been tracking him. You've been tracking the bitch on the damn phone. So how? I'm sick of him, you guys. I am so sick of him. Every time I see his pitiful face, I don't feel sorry for him. I just want to punch. I just want to just smush him and just take his lips off. Just looking at him irritates me with that. I'm like, you fluffy fucker, knock it off. It's over. There's nothing there. It's over, sir.
It just really sucks.
Cleo and Christian. Christian is a complete asshole, but you can just about, you know what the storyline is. The minute she said she was an introvert and he was an extrovert, we knew this was going to happen. I think I said it in one of my videos. He's gonna want to do things and she's not gonna want to do things, and that's gonna be an issue. But see, he's in here like testing her to see how she's going to react to things, which I don't like. And he started that off with that little airplane conversation that he was the only one awake on the airplane and there was 3 other young females.
Like 21 years old.
And he likes to use females because he knows what she is. And I think that's a trigger for her. It makes her feel some kind of way. And he knows that shit.
Like, does it bother you that I was making friends with?
Right? So he gives these girls a drink because he want to drink with them or whatever. She feeling some kind of way because she's like, didn't really like it. You did it behind my back. So, he's like, well, I told you about it, but I really didn't understand that whole scene. Did what behind your back? You guys are not even exclusive. So that's what it is. So walking into this club. So before they got to this club, they was already at a nice, quiet restaurant that was, that made her feel comfortable. So now he wants to go out, and here's all these lights and shining. She don't like crowds. She don't like all that stuff. And she told him that. And I think as a man, Cleo is autistic. She's got these issues. Why are you throwing her in a situation that she's not comfortable with? You got to find somebody you equally yoke with, and you not with her. So she says all the lights and shit, all that shit bothers her. So now they sitting in there and they talking. Okay? And she's kind of talking about how it is to be in a crowd and be around new people, how she kind of falls back when she's around people that she don't know. And I'm the same way. And I think she's a fucking Virgo too. I'm an introvert. I don't really, if I'm in a situation and I know you but don't know your friends or whatever, I'm pretty much going to be quiet because I don't know, I don't know the people. So now he knows how she feels about shit. So what did he do?
Excuse me, are you guys like celebrating something tonight?
There's a bunch of females over there, and he go take his little happy ass over there and talk to the females, and she sitting there, and it's like, sir, you had to know that was bothering her. And I think another part of that bothers her is that these are females. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's females. So now here you are spending time with these females instead of spending time with Chloe.
I wish he was a bit more considerate.
And then you want to at some point call her over there. She didn't want to be there. He did that to irritate her, and I didn't like it. He did the shit on purpose. He's an asshole, and we already knew that he was going to be. Chloe, you need to get out of the situation because he's not good for you. He's going to make you feel bad about who you are and what you're trying and what you want to become. Don't let him do it to you, girl. Drop him. He's just an asshole. He's on here for TV and to play with your emotions. It's either that or both of you guys are on here playing with our emotions, because everything he did was like, let me see how she's going to react. That's exactly what it gave, and that's exactly what he did.
Just gonna finish this up.
And I just didn't like it. Ass Riley and Violet's ass. Okay, Riley. So she's having a talk with him about that little dinner and shit and not bringing mama a gift. Now, in my opinion, you don't need to be told about the culture. Any man coming into a relationship, coming to meet somebody's mother, that should be automatic. That's not even a culture thing. That's a fucking person thing, where you gonna bring somebody's mama a gift. You thought about the other two females, those little girls, which was kind of creeping me out. that you bought them not one but two gifts, but that look, when people do this, when they give you shit, that's some weird shit. That's what I showed in that damn video. I don't like it. I don't like it, because those aren't children. Those are damn near grown women, okay? So she shouldn't have to tell you to bring a gift for her mama. You know about the damn culture. Don't play. You too grown and been on this earth too damn long not to know about the culture, and you should have brought that damn lady a gift, because you're coming off a little pervish to me. That's what I'm saying. You might not be, but that's how it came off to me. So now she's trying to convince him that what they do over there, calling him fat and all that shit, that's how they play over there. And maybe they do. I can't speak on their culture. I don't know how they play and joke over there, so I'm going to stay the fuck quiet. And maybe they do, because not a lot of people over there is fluffy and big and fat, okay? They're just not. So maybe they can play like that and not get offended, but I can see how he would get offended. Like I said when I did the video, girl, that was too much. He's your damn guest. You didn't have to go all the way there. But Riley, don't act like you don't know shit. You could have bought that lady a gift. So now they start talking about how it is to get married. Like, if your family don't like me, we ain't happening. If my family don't like you, it's just not gonna happen. But so far, you know, he's met their family, and she didn't say they didn't like him. They just felt like he's just the jealous type. So she wanted to meet his play sister, his friend, someone, and I think he might as well go over there and be in a relationship with. So they're talking about, he says, I gotta go to the bathroom. So he calls the friend. I forgot her name. I think I wrote it. I forgot her name.
Tiffany. Yeah.
The conversation started out great. You pretty, you look good. You know, it was nice and smiles. And then here she hits her with this shit, and her demeanor changed, her voice, everything about her changed, and it was an attack to me, and I would have like, fuck you, Riley, you just take your ass on out. I'm sorry I'm saying the F word a lot, but Riley pisses me off, because that was a setup and it was an ambush, and I didn't like how she came off on her about that app.
She wants to hear from you. Why?
She says you asked him to remove the app, so why didn't you remove the app? You know, but what was funny when she came at her about that app, did you see how she gave him the phone and like, what she say? All of a sudden, her ass didn't know English. I don't know if it didn't know English or what it was, but all of a sudden, she didn't understand what this heifer was saying to her. And then she looked at him. She's like, you know, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that to me? Yes, Riley, why did you do that? Because now you're sitting on the phone with your friend talking shit to this lady, going off on her on some shit that you should have had in a conversation with her privately. I didn't like it at all. And at this point, Violet, if you left him and peed on his forehead, I wouldn't have fucking care. I wouldn't care. I didn't think that was right. They ambushed that lady. That was just wrong the way he did it. And now he's sitting there talking shit too. And she's just looking like, what the fuck just happened? What, nigga? What just happened, nigga? Oh, I know she wanted to call him a nigga. You know she wanted to call him a nigga, because I was calling him one for you, Violet. I was calling him one for you. Call her bitch too. Okay? Anyway, I like to see if they gonna move forward, because if I was her, I just wouldn't. She don't need him, and he's a control freak. I wouldn't deal with Riley's I wouldn't fuck with him, because there's something about him that I don't like. That's it, y'all. I will see you guys with something else later. You know when later. I don't know. But don't be an asshole. Bye.